problem, Canesto. See you in a bit. Hey, man. Again. Alright, let's get started here. Before it gets any later. So we'll start off in Catalina here, and we'll head over towards KSNA. I know what I'm thinking of, I just can't get the words out right now. Maybe I should have done this earlier. John Wayne. We'll head over there and then see what we have for time afterwards, and then see if it's worth going to... Hey, Lieutenant Smartass. Welcome in again. Just saying that we're going to take off here from Catalina, KAVX, then we'll head over towards John Wayne Airport, KSNA, just doing VFR, flying nothing too serious right now, and then depending on the time, we'll head over towards Palm Springs. If it's not too long of a flight, if it's a little bit too long, we'll find something a little bit shorter, but do a second leg still anyways. If you want to join in, let me know. I'll wait around for a few minutes for you to come on, or we'll just take off now. Hey, some Caesar. Thanks for coming by again tonight. How are you tonight? I wonder if you'd be awake still or not, or sleeping, because I was going to do this earlier, like, probably figured, but I held off watching other streamers instead. Yeah, I didn't even tell you that I had that set up either, did I? There's a few things I have set up too, like a METAR command also. Actually, I gotta start something up first before I can use that. Almost forgot about that. You gonna fly along tonight, Sim Caesar, or are you just gonna hang out for a bit? I'm just loaded up at Catalina if you wanted to join. Okay. All right, take the track IR, get that going, and then we'll get fired up and start getting ready to go. OVC 003, what's that? Probably didn't start that quite the right way, but oh well. Got going anyways instead of taking too long. And the pauses again. There we go. No problem, Lieutenant Smartass. Hanging out's just as good anyways. I know you're up late last night too, doing your Euro ETS stuff too, so you probably are a little bit tired from that. Oh yeah, that's another one too. Can we do a shout out for Lieutenant Smartass Amian. He's another guy that streams also. He's actually pretty good. He just started lately also. Thanks. I could have done it too, I guess, but oh shit, I'm rolling. I didn't even look to see what I was doing. All right. Looked at the METAR, but I didn't pay much attention to it though. What was it again? Oh, no winds anyway, so it doesn't matter which way we take off. Yeah, I think it was, what was it, 1 o'clock my time or something, I think, and right about the time that Conti was leaving too. I don't think it was too late after, too much after CCM left there also. I can't do VIPs yet, Johnny. I gotta be affiliate, I think, for that. Anywhere you are, Amian, is it raining though or anything, or is it just wind and that's it? Oh, that's why, yeah. That's understandable, Lieutenant Smartass. Oh, just windy, okay. We'll see what it's like then if I end up going that far. Yeah, I guess I am. I didn't even look at that, and I'm only 5 followers away. I didn't realize it was that much already. Wasn't really even focused on that, to be honest. Just kind of doing it just for something to do, something fun, I guess. Should I set up a followers command too? Yeah, it's 8 hours, I think, and then it's 8 hours and 7 different days or something. It said something like that, I think. I can do it. It's not a big deal. I was looking at it earlier and I thought about it, but I just didn't know if it was worth it or not. Gotta stop looking around so much with the track R though before I start making people sick. Feet remaining, okay. Not doing a very professional job of this again tonight. I didn't have my taxi lights on or anything to do, then I'm not flying on Batson or anything right now. I was going to tonight, but X-plane's port, so I'm not doing that. Should have folded up with an autopilot too if I'm gonna be looking at chat. That would have been smart. Maybe I'll turn that on then if I get to that point. But I'll get to that point. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if I was gonna turn it on or not though. Maybe it is a little bit windy. Maybe it's just the METAR was wrong that I had. Welcome back, Ernesto. Yeah, Johnny had stream number 2. Thanks, Amy Ann, for saying that. Yeah, thanks for being here for both, Janet. For a minute, I'll just let me stay around 2,500 feet. I don't want to go too much higher, even though probably could, but I'm not going to worry about it. Screw the wet footprint. It's 2020, I'm not going to die, but we're not going to crash or anything. I am on the west coast. Is it that obvious? I didn't think it was. Especially when I only live 5 minutes from the border, so a lot of people ask if I'm from Washington. Yeah, I don't have much posted in there yet, but I got something going anyways, and I'll be working on that, still adding things over time. Sure, you guys probably don't want to see my head turning constantly when I'm looking at the other monitor. I think I should chat over. Concord. What did it? Thanks for hosting, Amy Ann. Johnny, I see that you're just adding yourself to the Discord there. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hosting, Caesar. And thanks for joining the Discord too, Lieutenant. I see that you're in there now too. Thanks. Let me know if you have any suggestions of things to add or anything too. I'll be sure to take a look at it. And Canesto, I seen you added yourself there or joined the other day there too. Thanks for joining also. Yeah, I did that command too. I did that one not too long ago, actually. Not paying attention to where I'm going or anything, know why I'm flying. Yeah, I picked a little bit up on Discord, just helping out with Cockpit Builders Discord a while back, but I didn't really touch too much of his stuff with it because I was always worried about making a mistake and messing it up. But the more I dig into it, the more I start playing around with it, I find little things that seem pretty easy, actually. I'm sure if you got into it, you'd spend a couple hours in it, you'd probably be fine. You probably have it figured out like nothing. Yeah, I don't know about that either. I'm not sure what benefits it really has. I've never really looked at that or anything. Is that what it does? Is that all? That's all it gives you? Is that? Ooh, Amy Ann's in the Discord too. I'll have to look at that and see what it gives you. I haven't even really looked at that too much. God, I'm flying terrible tonight. Stin equals everyone on the server gets nitro perks. Server at 30, or at plus at 30 you get Discord partner perks. Huh. Routine flyer in here? Did I miss him? Hey, Poutine Flyer. Oh, there he is. I don't know how I didn't see your name. Yeah, I see you in the most important one, Dane Flats, and then Sim Caesar, and then there's a whole bunch of them. How are you tonight, Poutine Flyer? You got Game Pass from get a Nitro, really? What head am I supposed to be going? Make it easier instead of looking over constantly. I think if I do another flight, I'm gonna have to change planes to something with an autopilot so I can set ahead and then just go. Or VOR or DME or whatever. I'm good. Just doing a second stream, a little bit late, but I was watching CCM and DeLorean and everybody else earlier, so I wasn't too worried about getting going or anything. Sim Caesar what his idea of poutine is. Heading to 050 degrees, whatever, so keep us going there. Hey, readability. Welcome on in. How are you tonight? I almost feel like I need welcome sounds like in here when people come in now too. It's probably one benefit of having them, even though I wasn't even thinking of doing anything like that. That's good. I wasn't sure if I was going to see a few of you people in here tonight because I figured it would be a little bit late for some of the regular people that we see in the other streams to be coming in. Yeah, I didn't put in a flight plan or anything because if I was doing an actual IFR flight, I would have put that into Sim Toolkit Pro and all that, but I wasn't even worried about that tonight. I'm just kind of messing around more than anything, just for something to do, just to basically just sit on here and talk to you guys more than anything. Yeah, heard him say that a couple times too, actually, now that you say it. He's actually a really good streamer. I didn't watch him too much when I first heard about him, but the more I watch him, I'm just like, holy God, he's actually a really good guy to watch. That's a few that he says. Yeah. I think there was one tonight, but I can't remember what it was, but I laughed pretty good when I heard it, though. Thanks, Amy Ann, for that shout out for him. We'll give Canadian Captain Mustache a follow, too. He's a really good streamer and a really good guy. He likes to... He has nothing but good things to say about a lot of people that come into his stream. No, I think it's a real community. Yeah, I've been watching him for a while too, but I haven't. I think I kept on getting gift subs, so I kept on forgetting when they're ending the resub, and then I just kept getting resubbed after a while. I think, what was it today when I resubbed to him again? I think it was 3 months or something. I can't remember now. Oh yeah, we'll be doing another flight for sure, because this one is already going to be over soon. Runways we're using. Right. Rome 20 right. Your one. That's your column, so it doesn't really matter. Go 02. And thanks for the host, Lieutenant Smartass. I'm good, how are you, Dragon 40? Oh, I thought you would have been going to sleep or something without you said you were tired earlier. Welcome in, CCM. I wasn't planning on streaming tonight after watching you for all that time. I started thinking to myself it might be a little bit too late, but I figured out what the hell, I'll give it a go anyway still. Thanks for the shout outs, Amy Ann, for both of them. Go give those two a follow. Dragon 40th, I think, just started out like me, and he's a good guy. Go give him a follow, and same with CCM. CCM, he's sure made us feel welcome or whatever starting to do this too. Just like some other people that we've been talking to lately. Thanks for the shoutouts earlier, CCM. I wasn't really expecting that for only doing one stream so far, but thanks. I really appreciate that. Thanks. I wasn't too sure if I was going to do this or not. I've been thinking about it for the last year or so, and I had a couple of people that have been kind of push me in the direction to do it, and I'm glad they did. Even though this is only the second one, I've really liked it so far. I think I need to start the track R again though to see where I'm going. There we are. Yeah, he is. And Sim Caesar, that's in here too. He's another one. Yeah, next flight's gonna be an autopilot one so that I can just let it go. Even though I'll be cheating and not as fun to fly or anything like that, but at least I'll be able to look at chat and not make everybody dizzy. I don't have a VR headset, Johnny Philly. It's just using track IR and that's it. I think if I used VR, I'd probably make myself sick if I had that. Honestly, CCM, I wasn't really too worried about affiliate, but I know some people are saying that there's the perks to it, like emotes and stuff, whatever, so if they really want it, I guess I'll turn it on. IPC, it's only 32 gigs actually. And then I got a 2080 Super and then Ryzen 9 3900X. Crap, I'm high again. Not paying much attention to where I'm going or what I'm doing for flying right now. Well, throttle's all the way back so that I can drop down. Gotta adjust the sensitivity on these rudder pedals too, I think. Thanks, Amy Ann. I maybe should do something about that because I'm not too worried about that. Or boot or flawless. Yeah, it wasn't quite flawless. Not even close. Thanks. Alright, let's just park it anywhere. There's nobody else here anyways. And I'll change planes and we'll find something different to fly so that I can just put it on autopilot and go. I'm not even gonna go through the normal processes or anything, just shut everything off and swap it. Goddamn logbook, I hate that thing. Coming up. I'll take the compliment. I know I'm terrible with that. Big flawless. Alright, what did I miss here? Predict negative 69. Actually, that was one thing I forgot to turn on was landing rate predictions because I could have done that with Sim Toolkit Pro being open too. I'll have to remember that. Johnny, I can't remember what the VRAM is. I think it's... I can't remember now with this card. I can't remember what it is now. I'd have to look again. Okay, what else did I miss here? Oh, I missed a bunch of it this time. Cheesy Pizza Bite, I'm on US West. And welcome in. I need to set up a server command too. I'll do that one also. I gotta make notes now. I gotta start a sheet somewhere. Wrong screen. Really all over the place. All right. I got the flight plan command with Sim Toolkit Pro. I just haven't used it yet. One day when I take more time and set up, instead of just kind of starting and going or whatever, I'll use that next time. Yours is just trolling anyways. Probably be the same thing for me. There we go, just go back in the Baron again. There we go, good enough. Hey Vane, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your sleep tonight. He loves using the commands to troll. Yeah, I was bad for that before too. Especially in a certain someone's stream with welcome sounds and everything. I kept playing them all the time before until you took that command away from us. There was one person in CCM stream earlier that said I was troll too, and he was right, but I didn't. I just did the law like that, but I didn't actually answer it though. Nah, you're not that bad, Dragon 40th. Plus, I'm trying to make other people into trolls anyways, like Amy Ann. She never used to troll. Yeah, I'm never a troll. Sure. Moose. Hey, Mustafa. Welcome in. Everybody loves Amy Ann. Except for the people that she has to ban. Even though they might still anyways. Okay, let's go back to daytime though. I like daytime better because you can see the scenery. Even though it looks like it's overcast somewhat anyways, but... What do I think of Swiss 001? I'm not even sure, actually. Not even sure what you're even talking about, to be honest. Yeah. When she comes over to Sim Caesar stream after she keeps wondering why there's so many of those subs coming out. Crap, I'm already doing that earlier than it should be. Turn on fuel or anything. I think I gotta start using checklists again. Maybe doing this.
System test. Okay.
Yeah, why not? She mods for everybody else now. Are there any streams you don't mod for, Amy Ann? She's banned a few people. Yeah, but you're messing with people's friendly messing, though. It's not anything actual that deserves a ban. Otherwise, I'd be banned all the time. Stop stealing my mods. Alright, let's get set up here and get going. So for those of you that just come in, we're basically just flying VFR. I'm not putting in any flight plans or anything like that right now. With what time it is and just with doing this for a little bit just to do something tonight. I'm just basically just doing VFR flying or whatever. We're just gonna take off from John Wayne and head over towards Palm Springs, and by the time we get there, I'd imagine that'll probably be a good length flight in this thing, and we'll see what we have for time and see if it's worth doing another one or not. Wait, really? Yeah, she gotta ban that bot for you tonight too, CCM that came in and spammed that link. Yeah, a mod train. Alright, let's get going here. Never mind him, he's not there. I didn't feel like using the pushback cart. Test achieved, that's a goal. Yeah, what the hell? I mean, could have at least been a good bot asking if you wanted to be famous, or MooBot. MooBot is a good one. That one there just wanted you to go donate to something instead. Oh, that was the goal. 12 messages deleted by... 12 messages were deleted by a moderator? Oh. I missed all that. You guys want to fly properly, don't do what I'm doing tonight. I'm not setting a good example. Jesus, I'm all over the place again. Try not to swear too much, but it's kind of a bad habit when you work for the railway and you just talk like that all the time. Where am I going? Oh, Jesus Christ, move. Move bot. No, babe. Yeah. How did it know? It's the only bot I want in here, though. I don't want one of those stupid follow bots, though, because I don't want to get pissed off of that crap. Yeah, maybe it does follow Amy Ann. Yeah, I know, but it's just a hassle, though, having that alarm. I mean, that what you call it, go off. The alerts go off all the time, though. That would drive me nuts hearing that. Yeah, we're on a moose. Swears are hidden on Twitch apps. Huh. Don't worry, I couldn't type all day either, Lieutenant Smartass. I was terrible with that earlier. You gotta see when I'm doing shoutouts, I'm even worse with that, and I'll keep shouting out emotes instead. Like this. Yeah. One day I'll get you to laugh when you're on stream or whatever when Sim Caesar's doing the races, and then when you forget to mute your mic. I'm not sure. I always end up typing it all the time by accident when I was doing a shout out for Conti. Because I'd always do CON and then it would come up with that instead of Continuum. Stall if I don't slow my descent, me and my climb, or lower my climb rate. You could have been at the back. Yeah. Forgot the mixture. It actually did something now, because for the first while with these planes it didn't. Yeah, she used the stars. 15 flowers, she didn't actually put any words in there. Yeah, but he's been drinking good scotch though, apparently. And I even heard him talking about pizza earlier too, so I had to go order pizza also, even though I wish I didn't do that now because I think I've got indigestion from it now. Nah, you're not gonna get banned from my stream. If I banned you, it would only be just as a joke, and then I'd unban you again right away. Microwave burritos, are those like the 7-Eleven ones? From Safeway.
Stall.
What's going on here?
Stall.
Probably why. Keep forgetting that it has that now. Yeah, lower my nose too would help. Where's the fun in that? How am I still climbing? Set the altitude to be 11,000 feet, but it kept wanting to go higher. Yeah, stall. Don't stall. Don't think. It's too late to think anyways. I'm going to bed now instead, but I'm too stupid to do that. Slew mode in first person, yeah. You know what it is? I forgot to raise the gear. Because somebody's watching. Thanks, LK2. Clearly I'm not. Yeah, flaps are 0. I never touched the flaps at all. Yeah, that damn gear. Holy God, I should have just gone to bed instead, I think. And try it again tomorrow. Flaps. Maybe I should have used the autopilot too instead of that. Or I should have put in a flight plan instead, I guess. Oh. Power hop landing, yeah. You probably don't need to buy one, it'll just happen anyways with me. Just keep watching, it's bound to happen at some point. Or the runway, extend the gear, use the mode, then you hit the ground. Yeah. Can't get my words out either again. I don't know if I should climb higher or just try to go around those mountains instead. I think I'll try to go around the mountains even though you can't see anything below because of the clouds. I'll take your advice there then. I won't. Listen to no one. Just cross your fingers and hope for the best. Well, yeah, we actually just took off from there. They'll say you might have just missed it unless you were in here before then. But yeah, there wasn't much to look at that one though without the scenery or anything. Yeah. I think I should have helped myself by doing this earlier in the day too, when I would have been able to think properly also and actually do it the right way. Well, good you were there, so you did see it. Yeah. Take the throttles out, just nose down. Yeah. I was wondering what was going on there. I kind of missed the lead up to that, and then when I seen you doing that, I'm just like, oh crap, he's gonna crash, but I didn't realize you. Thanks for the follow, LK2. Put the 7 onto the spin. Watching you fly the last couple flights here, though, I wish, I mean, I gotta go buy those planes. They actually look a lot more fun to fly than these. The spin down. Yeah. Hey, man. Actually, you wouldn't be able to, Amy Ann, because if you tried to swear, it would just come up anyways because you're a mod, wouldn't it? Sorry, I gave it away for you. But CCM, on the other hand, though, he could have been doing it on purpose. I mean, for sure, though. Yeah. You wouldn't think she would with that sweet little voice of hers, but she does, probably. You just don't hear it, though. Or sorry, the 80-year-old voice that you keep talking about when you're... Probably shouldn't have said that. Now we're gonna get a message or whatever that's gonna be a threat. Well, karma again or something like it was in the past. Oh god, not the ding emotes. I was trying to keep that out of here. Sorry, Amy Ann. I guess that didn't happen, did it? Yeah, he has been a bad influence, hasn't he? Yeah, that's true. I guess there is no way to ding you, is there, in this? That's a different hype emote that I haven't seen yet. Yeah, we could. That'll get me into trouble, though. Thanks for the whole CCM. You're right, Amy Ann, it is windy. The whole week it has been? Dragon 40th, I was only joking about the dings too. We all know it's just a joke. We're good with it. Oh, I should have had the pedal heat on too. I didn't have that on either. Oops. That could have been bad. And prop sync. Here we go. We'll do it this way. Why is it coming up as MoveBot for that? I guess MoveBot has a METAR command too? I think so. Still gotta get the arrow too. I wanted to get the arrow after it came out, but I was hoping that they were gonna put it on the marketplace, but they never did though. Still gotta go to the Aerosoft store or whatever the hell it is to get it. But yeah, I think we're gonna get the Seneca though when it comes out. I haven't bought anything for the sim yet, and that'll probably be the first thing I'll get. Everything I bought so far has still been for X-Plane more than anything. Moves. Genius rose is called Queen of the Moved On, which is dark in color and pungent in fragrance. I've only got the two. MoveBot just showing up. I've only got Streamlabs and Sim Toolkit Pro, and that's it. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm not paying attention again. Not being a very good pilot. Alright. Dive. Alright, what am I missing here? I know it's not gonna put it into a spin and go down, but I don't think I turned crashes off though either. Well, I'd probably die if I did that. Oh, that's what they're gonna do with it. Wasn't sure about that. Jerry approach. Welcome in, Tyler. Or Tyler Pine. How are you doing tonight? Oh, if I get there, I will, I guess. Enough people have been asking for it now, I guess I'll give it to them. I wasn't going to. That's good that you're doing great. I'm doing good. Just butchering our approach into Palm Springs, but it seems to be the thing for me though. you need your emotes. Oh god. Actually, I don't yet. Lieutenant Smartass, I haven't really thought about that. But I'll have a week while I'm at work though to figure that one out anyways. I'll sit there doing that when I'm supposed to be doing other stuff. He's everywhere. Yep. This stream, then Starflies, then I know where we went after that. I just can't think of the name now. God damn it! And I feel stupid for that because it's the name that I've been hearing all night. Arctic Term. That's it. I think I should have had a coffee or something too before I started doing this with something else in it. Scotch to fuel, yeah. What sounds are you gonna work on Dragon 40th? Have you thought about that yet, or not really thought about it yet? Where the hell are we? Goats. Oh god, not more goats. If you do goats, you got to get a clip of Jim Brewer when he was on Saturday Night Live still, when he was doing Goat Boy. Yeah, get it 500 things. Screaming goats. God, I'm flying like I've never flown in flight sims before. I'm flying like a noob.
500.
Thanks for the follow, Tyler. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm diving again. I think this is what this stream's going to become to be. It's going to just end up being a hot mess of garbage flying all the time. This has been brutal. Can I put the landing gear down? Yep. I thought this flight was going to be longer than that for some reason. I would have been going for an hour. I've got to find another one to do now. Let's take a look and see if it shows up in Sim Toolkit Pro what the landing rate was. Thanks for the follow, Morgatron18. Right. What was I doing? Landing rate, that's what I was looking for. And I'll look back at chat because I've missed a lot of it again. Yeah, I guess emotes are a tricky one because you don't want to try to use something that other people have used already too. You kind of want to do your own thing, don't you, Lieutenant? Yeah, I will say you won that CCM. Yeah, so much sand, hey man. There's still trees though, it's not all sand. A lot of it, but not all of it. Yep. Cheesy bites. Cheesy pizza bites. Okay, landing rate. Keep getting sidetracked again. Landing reports. Didn't show it. Damn it. All right, we'll say CCM won it, because I don't know what it was anyways. All right, does anybody have a request of where to go from Palm Springs? Because I have no idea where to go. I didn't think I was going to be going this long. I figured I was going to be, well, I figured there were going to be longer flights, even though I probably should have flown to Cessna still. And it would have been a little bit slower. KSBP. CCM says Vegas. Now let's go to Vegas. I haven't seen it since I actually haven't done Vegas yet in this sim. We were just at KSAN, Tyler. That's where we took off from before we came this way. Burbank would have been a good one, but I think that would end up being a short flight though. Again, I think Vegas would be a little bit far. I mean, a little bit of a longer one, I think. What was that? I just heard another. Oh, Tyler, thanks for the follow. No, I got lots of fuel. Or are you saying CCM needs fuel? Alright, gotta take care of something here first before I take off. There we go. Mixture's full. When I get off the ground, I'll read the chat again. I'm being terrible with that right now. There we go. This time I remember to put the gear up so I'm not going to stall again like the last time. Okay, there we go. Should be good for a little bit. Everything in MSF is beta, yeah. Okay, let's get caught up again because I fall behind. No, I don't have the Vegas add-on actually. I don't have any add-ons for this sim yet. The only ones I have are the ones that came out from Basoba when they first put the sim out, but that's it though. Probably start doing some of that though, start getting things happening over time now for it, now that it's been out this long. It's too late now, I've already taken off to go to Vegas anyway, so if you don't make it, it's no big deal. And don't worry, Dragon 40th, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now either. What else? Or KLAS, like that. Thanks, Amy Ann, for that. Oh, is Moobot gone now? Doesn't stick around long, does it? Austin decided you can't play X-Plane anymore? So you stuck with MSFS? Why is that? Oh, Moobot's there still. The winner gets his boobs weighed in beer. Am I gonna make it over these mountains? Oh, just barely. £20 of nicotine. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, Tyler. I noticed you just hosted there 13 minutes ago. Thanks for the host. Moobot. Yeah. Dana probably be sticking up for me anyways. If Dane knows what's good for him. No problem. Thanks for coming by again, Canadian Cap. CCM. Means a lot having you come by again. And thanks for the words earlier in your stream too. I wasn't expecting that, especially only after doing one stream and it was a disaster, but thanks. I'm gonna get crap for saying that was a disaster again too, because somebody that's in here. Thanks. Thanks for your stream earlier too. I like watching them. But have a good night though. And thanks again for coming by and for the host. Dane's awesome around everyone but children. Oh God. We're going to hell, I think, for laughing at some of these things. They find a married couple in the big show. Yeah, but it works though. Or it seems to anyways. Deep down inside, you know they both love each other. I'm sure your first 3 streams weren't horrible. Why do you think they're unwatchable? I doubt they would have been unwatchable. I should go back and watch them. Did you save the VODs? Oh, well, yeah, but that's understandable when you're trying to figure things out for the first little bit too. I mean, like, look at DeLorean's too. His was stuttery for a week before he finally got his new stuff. Yeah, I thought I had the music playing earlier for some reason, but it stopped for somehow. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, is the music that loud now? I'll change it. Oh yeah, I cranked it right up for some reason. What happened there? How's that? Is that better? Okay. See, mine's a disaster. Now you can't feel bad anymore, Dragon 40th. Mine's a disaster too because of stuff like that. So what did he have to change then? Stuff in Streamlabs or something, or OBS, or was it just sim settings? For now, we'll say they are, but I gotta improve still, and I know for that for sure. Really? Running good now though, or are you still having issues with it? Well, I think I'm following you now anyways, Dragon 40, so if I see you go live, I'll come in and watch if I'm on the computer. I usually have Twitch open anyways when I am on here. Oh yeah, so it's the frame rates from the planes that were kind of killing you too then? You talking about the bigger ones like the Airbus and the 747 and 787? Or you mean like the fast planes like the jets, like the Eurojet fighter and stuff like that? Oh yeah. What are you running for hardware on your computer? Yeah, it's the Baron, Lieutenant. For some reason, it seems like this is the one that I usually pick more than anything, even though if I'm flying in the fly-alongs with... On Sunday, I'm usually in the 152 or something like that, but usually I'm in the Baron, though, all the time. Or the base planes that were in here anyways when the sim came out. Oh, the Spitfire and the F4U and the T-45 you're having issues with, okay. What planes do you normally fly, Lieutenant? Oh yeah, the Seminole's a good one. Actually, I haven't gotten the Seminole for 2020 yet, but I've had the Seminole and X-Plane though, and I liked it in that. Those were all three good planes though. I've heard good things about the 182, even though it's Carenado also, but Fly 787, or yeah, Fly 787 likes to fly it though, from what I remember seeing. Really, it has openable windows? I didn't know that. I knew it had more power, but I didn't realize you could open the windows in it. That's different. Yeah, I've never flown the CJ4 much with the mod. I did start flying the Longitude a little bit though too with with the what you call it, the working title mod for the G3000 though. And I like that one. I haven't used it lately, but I did like flying it a little bit when it made it a little bit easier doing your descents or whatever with the, well, some people call it the banana or whatever, to be able to see where you're, I mean, whether you're going to meet your altitude restrictions at certain waypoints and stuff like that. But I haven't touched that one in a while though. I think I've flown that one, what would have been like 4 months ago. I think would have been the last time I touched that one. All the Carinados have openable doors except for the Waco. There's another plane I want to get to at some point, is the Waco. That one looks like a fun one to fly. Well, if it's tricky, then I'm screwed. See, that's funny. Like, I fly mostly GA now too. Like, when I was, before 2020 came out, like, I mean, when I was in X-plane, I'd fly the Cessna and the Piper Arrow once in a while and the Seminole once in a while, but it was always usually the airliner. So like, I'd always be in the, well, the Zebo mod, because it was, you didn't have to pay for it and it was still a good add-on for being free. And then I never did get into any of the Airbuses or anything yet though in either sim. And then I did get the 737-200, and then I was flying that one for a bit too, but I haven't touched that one in a while either. We flew to 747s in FS 2004. Actually, that's another one I did fly in X-plane too. The base one that came in it though, and then I can't remember, but I think I might have flown to 747 too back in FSX. When I still had that installed. And I'm terrible at landing tail draggers, like trying to get those down, trying to get it to almost stall speed or whatever to kind of come down smooth. Like I bounce it every time. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like the PMDG 747 and FSX, and then it seems like some people are always kind of on the fence about the 737. Like, some people would say it was really great, and other people would say they didn't really like it for some reason. I don't know what the reason was, but they just keep saying that. Yeah, that 727 that Sim flies is a nice one too. I've been thinking about getting that, but I need to start flight simming more again in X-plane too to make it worthwhile to get it though. I think I'd be terrible at the MD-80. I watch him doing it, and with the experience he has, I'd probably mess up constantly with that one. Yeah, it is, but there's some add-ons that I've noticed that have made it a little bit better though. Like the World Trees, is it the World Trees add-on? I can't remember what it's called now, but that one made a bit of a difference with the trees though, where it does look a little bit better, and the placement of them too. And then some of the V-State stuff or whatever I like too. I've tried doing my own ortho, but some of it turns out all right, some of it doesn't, but I've never really been too picky on what zoom levels and stuff like that to use the one I've done it, when I probably could have spent more time on it. I don't have X-Enviro either. X-Enviro I always found for some reason used to have those stupid clouds that would be all, looked like it was just a bunch of glitter in the sky and stuff like that, and it would drive me nuts looking at those. I just always used the default clouds. Even with active sky, I just always stuck with the default clouds still. FS2 crew, that's the one that allows you to fly in group flights too, doesn't it? Hell, and if you had P3D4. Oh, the simulated passengers, okay. Couldn't remember. I know I've heard of it before, but I couldn't remember exactly what it did though, because I never really looked at that too closely. Yeah, he doesn't really talk about it much. He used to mention it once in a while that he had his PPL and stuff like that. Like when he would do certain things like flying around California or something like SoCal and stuff, or whatever, like flying around certain airports and things like that. But yeah, he doesn't talk about it much compared to a lot of other pilots that do though, which is. But he does share his experience, so that he does have to when he is flying the smaller GA planes like he used to when he first started streaming. And Puff MTD one is always saying, or yeah, Puff's always saying that that's all he ever remember him flying too, was the GA stuff. Well, there are some good pilots that are in flight sim, like Tom's one that has a lot of experience and spent time with some of the streamers and stuff or whatever, giving them his knowledge, which is nice. And then Black Box is another one. Black Box, like holy god, I try to catch as many of his streams as I can because he's always talking about something new. Yeah, Tom's a master for sure, especially with the different planes he's flown too. Yeah, Offscat is too. I haven't really talked to him. I've never really watched too much of his streams. Like most of the time when I've always watched him was always when he was in John Fly's stream, when I used to watch John Fly a lot when I first started watching Twitch. I've never watched CDL really. I've watched maybe a couple of his streams when he first started streaming when 2020 came out, but I always seem to miss his streams though. He's a CFI or something, isn't he? Yeah, that's another thing too. He streams at the same time as CCM does, so I'm usually watching CCM anyways. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Oh, glider and PPL, okay. I never really heard too much about him though anyways. I think the only time I really heard much about him was when they were planning that whole cannonball run thing, I think, with Eric Flight, and yeah, that's what I remember. I mean, around that time, I think. Trivia and the dad jokes. Okay, I didn't know he did those. How long was the cannonball run there, Lieutenant? Yeah, isn't Offscat sent captain for Southwest or something like that, I think he was saying? Or is it American? 22 hours, holy god, that's a long time. I couldn't do that. I'd maybe be able to last 8 hours or 6 hours, but if it's 22 hours, there's no way. I would have been falling asleep at the desk. Oh, that makes sense. Guess he wouldn't want anybody coming around trying to find where he is or something like that too, and trying to hop on one of his flights. I think it's Cloudbot, Amy Ann. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Cloudbot. Why, are you trying to add more commands now? Wanted to do the India Pacific flight across Australia, but forgot what day it started and missed that start. Oh yeah. Have you done any of the across the ponds or anything, Lieutenant? Thinking of adding a dad joke command. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Add whatever you want. I'm good with that. I thought about doing one of those, Lieutenant, but I don't know if I could do them. I think it, like, even FNOs, like, I thought about doing an FNO too, and I had myself convinced to do it tonight if X-Plane was going to run for me, but it wasn't, so I couldn't do that one either. But if I would have had X-Plane working, it probably would have been the first time doing one tonight. But I just find if they're too big, with how busy they are, I wouldn't have the patience to do them. Yeah, that's not a bad thing, deleting your social media accounts and stuff like that too. Like the company that I work for, we actually had a conference call about it a while back too, or whatever. They're saying that they'd rather not have us advertising who we work for, because then it's just all the stuff to do with the media. They just don't want somebody giving their opinion on something too, and then having to come back and be like, oh, you work for these people, I mean, these guys and stuff like that, and have it end up being a big ordeal. If I did do the cross the pond, I would probably do it in I'd probably do it in the 747. But I don't have one for X-Plane though yet. Well, I do have the default one, but I don't have I never ended up getting the SSG or anything like that though when it came out. I've always been more of a Boeing person than an Airbus person in X-Plane. What would you fly if you did it? Yeah, I know asking you one is people bugging you too about it, asking you questions all the time, like, oh, what do you do? I mean, how do you do this? How do you do that? And stuff like that, I guess. Flight factor 767, that'd be a good one. Yeah, I'm hoping PMDG comes out with theirs soon for, I know it's going to be a while still, like obviously everybody keeps talking about it and saying it's going to be a while, so I imagine it will be too, but I'm hoping that PMDG does get theirs out soon though for it, because that'll be nice to have a 737 in here. The only thing, there is that one that they already have in the marketplace, but when I looked at the pictures of that one though, it just looks like it's terrible. Like you can tell it's it's probably not worth downloading, even though they're charging something like $25 for it, I think, or somewhere around there. Yeah, the 737 Max is, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I guess you could use the A320 with the fly-by-wire mod. It'd probably be alright. Even Black Box has flown it too, and he says it's still got a ways to go, but he still says it's an improvement compared to what it was when they first started working on it though. That would make sense if they took pieces from the 747 and 787 for that. With how quickly they came out with it, there's no way they just did it all kind of on their own, but you can see some things that kind of resemble it though. Really? I wonder if Microsoft released something to them, giving them more information to, or giving them more stuff, or whatever, to kind of get further on it then, if that's the case. Or if they just didn't want to get people's hopes up too soon or anything. Yeah, for the cockpit it's included for sure. Is that the one? Did you post that earlier? And I mean, or was that some? No, that might have been somebody else that posted that earlier. Well, that's good that it's positive. That if it comes up, I mean, if they're that much farther ahead than what they were saying they were, then that's good. Maybe we'll see it sooner than later then, and actually have a good Bowen plane in this. That's right, I remember you talking about that. I couldn't remember if it was you or Putin. I mean, because Putin Flyer shared a link for something, but I remember you were talking about it. I just couldn't remember if you posted it or not. Well, that's what I was thinking too, is it was going to be next year or something, the way they were talking at first, but maybe we'll get lucky and it will be out this year. Oh, was that during the races that you were talking about it? Or during the group flight, I mean? Better TTV emotes. I mean, better TTV emotes. I can't get the words out again. God damn it. Yeah, it was the group flight. I remember now. You got the link for that still, Dragon 40th? You got the link or whatever for that post or whatever, Facebook, you can post it in here if you want. I'll give you a permit for it. Okay, just let me know when you're ready for it, or Amy Ann, and then we'll give you a permit for it. Three to 5 months, though, that'd be good if we get it in 3 to 5 months. Just as long as they don't rush it out, though, either, if they're not completely ready for it. Helicopters are coming in 2022. That one that CCM was flying today, that looked pretty good. I think even Caesar was flying it the one weekend there too, and with DeLorean. The Airbus one. Sounds like he's building an add-on to a house, to his house. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Dragon 40th. Got it open here. I'll take a look at it after I'm done streaming, so I'm not missing the chat or anything. Actually, I can read it right now too at the same time. 47 and PMD G737 product lineup or line updates. That's good. Thanks for digging it up too, Dragon 40th. Here still. Probably should be talking instead though, just sitting here with dead silence. Yeah, so they're basically saying that whatever they said back in June of 2020 or whatever is possibly and probably not true now, which means that it could be farther ahead also. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully we do see it within 3 to 5 months then, because then it'll be within a year pretty well when the sim came out. An hour and 56 minutes, really? This last hour's gone by quick. Yeah. Take a look at the dirt. It still doesn't look nice though, even though it is just dirt or sand. And you still got snow on top of those mountains over there. You're right, Amy. There is not much to look at, is there? Okay, I won't add the 40th to the end of it anymore then. That's like everybody keeps saying my full name all the time too, Scotty Too Hot, even though they don't need to either. I'd rather just hear Scotty or Scott. He's like a panda most days. But if you piss him off, it becomes a dragon. Well, I remember just to call you Dragon then. Yeah, just a bunch of sand and a few mountains. But if you go into the interior of BC though too, it's about the same though. There's not much. Well, actually, there are trees higher up, but it's still just a lot of sand though. When you look at some of the areas up here, though, maybe I'll do some flying around there one time so you can see it too. Kind of like what it would be in Washington around Spokane and areas like that. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Like when you're telling them that BC has its desert too, or whatever, they're just like, no, BC just has all trees, doesn't it? And we're like, nope. There's a lot of areas where it's just dry and desert looking like. And they're surprised when they hear that too. They figure like, well, as soon as you hit the Pacific Northwest, that you wouldn't see any of that anymore, but you do. Start dropping down because we're already over Vegas. I mean, just coming into Vegas now. There's the airport right in front of us. Oh, I bet that must have been fun dealing with the sandstorm. Bad server response, too slow. I wonder why that came up. I would have thought my server response would have been good. Got an alert on your phone saying don't drive. You're in the middle of the desert. Did you get caught up in it though, or were you stopped somewhere when it happened? Oh, that's what's going on with that command, okay. No place to stop, so you kept on going to Vegas. That must have been rough. Follow the lights of the trucks. I guess if it worked. You must have made it there safe though, obviously, if you are still able to talk about it and everything, no? I bet that'd be even worse than driving in a blizzard or something too. Or just as bad anyways. Yeah, I'd be worried about the person behind. I mean, people coming up behind you and rear-ending you or something like that if they couldn't see or if they're going too quick for the conditions. Wow, that would have been strong. Jesus Christ. I guess you almost need to carry a pair of goggles if you're driving in the desert instead, yeah, in case you have to get out during a windstorm. I think if I get X-Plane reinstalled again, the next time I stream or whatever, I'm going to do a flight in X-Plane and actually do IFR and apply the right way for something different, but I might change my mind before then and still just mess around like this. But I gotta level up before I wasn't gonna start doing a big bank. Oh, so the sand was worse when you're in the middle of nowhere than it was around other places. Okay. How long did you have to drive in it then before it calmed down? The smell of the cows was everywhere. Oh God. Yeah, that would have been horrible. Alright, I gotta pay attention to the flying here, and then I'll look at the chat when I get down on the ground. Yeah, I thought about changing it and downloading even just regular OBS and stuff like that too, but I had Streamlabs installed already from when I was helping out with other stuff with another streamer that's on Twitch, and I just figured out what the hell, I might as well use them because I already had some stuff kind of set up anyways over the last year that I've been messing around with it, so I just kept going with it. I don't have 2 white, 2 red yet. Even though I didn't think I was that low though. I guess I was. I wasn't quite on the center line again either, coming in like that. I gotta get scenery for this, that I can see where certain places are, like signature or anything like that. But I'll just go wherever right now. Not like there's anybody on here anyways. And there's somebody slewing, it looks like. Be right back, okay. That wasn't professional, but oh well, we're here. Gur about what? What did I miss? I missed something. Okay, so you figure you're maybe an hour out. I think that's where I left off pretty well. Yeah, going through Cullen's near Bakerfield. It's gross. That's what I remember seeing last. At night in Bakersfield, and then set across to Las Vegas. Only an hour out. That would have sucked. Dad jokes, bad server response, too slow. Damn. Wonder why that is. Could be that Austin said I couldn't use X-Plane either. I was gonna do a fly along with Kitty Monster today, doing the event from, what was it? God, I can't remember now. DTW over to MSP. And when I tried opening up X-Plane, I just kept getting crashed the desktop, so I tried removing all the add-ons and everything that I had, still kept on happening, so it's at the point where I backed up what I needed to, and I'm gonna delete it when I'm done off this, and then re-download and reinstall it tonight while I'm sleeping, and see if it works tomorrow. Oh, you had all three installed as long as you weren't paying for a monthly thing. No, I'm not even paying for anything right now either, actually. I like how it puts a link there when when you try using the followers command again now instead of something else. And now it says currently has followers. Okay. It looks like doing commands that way is a pain in the ass, isn't it, Amy Ann? I wonder if there's an easier way to do it. Oh. You were trying to post links? Well, here, I can fix that. Okay, I'm almost caught up here. Okay, I won't worry about it then. I had to see your reaction. There's a new sheriff in town. Yes, you are a good girl. Here anyways. So you're getting crashed to desktops yesterday too, Dragon? Was that an X-Plane or was that in 2020? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready to ditch out here, but I'll wait till Lieutenant comes back though anyways. He said he's gonna be right back, so I won't leave yet. MSFS, okay. I haven't had any issues with crashing in MSFS yet. Luckily enough, I guess. Even X-Plane's usually been pretty good for me too. I don't know why it started now. Oh, you're... Ouch. That sounds like it probably wouldn't have been good. Alright, well, I think I am gonna shut it down now, actually, because it's 12:42 in the morning. I still gotta get up and do some things in the morning, too, so I don't want to be getting up too late. So, I'll see who we can raid first, and then we'll go through and say a few thank yous for the follows and the hosts, and then we'll figure out from there what we're gonna, and then we'll say, then we'll do the raid. There we go, Blue Mana Battery, he was in here the other night, or the other night too, and gave me the follow and the host, so we'll raid him. Raid Amaranth, no. Definitely not. Alright, so let's go back to the start. That would have been 2 hours ago. So, Amy Ann, thanks for the host with 1 viewer again. Sim Caesar, thanks for the host. Lieutenant Smartass, thanks for the host. And LK2, thanks for the follow if you're still here. And Canadian, or CCM, thanks for the host again, even though I know you're gone. But if you catch this, thanks for the host again, though. Yeah, good night, Readability. Thanks for stopping by. It's nice to see a... what's the word I'm looking for? God, I can't even think tonight. Thanks for seeing... it's nice seeing a familiar name in the chat, too, even though it's only the second night. And thanks for stopping by, too, Lieutenant Smartass. Thanks for... And thanks for the host and the follow and everything, too. And Tyler Pine, thanks for the host. Thanks for the host and the follow if you're still here. Morgatron, thanks for the follow if you're here still. Tyler, yeah, Tyler Pine, thanks again. Sound like an idiot again now. I think I need to go to bed. And Dragon 40, thanks for coming by tonight again too. I think that was everybody. And thanks Amy Ann for the modding and adding the commands and everything, and and Sim Caesar now for saying that there's a new sheriff in town. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll start the raid here over to Blue Mana Battery, and actually I'll check and make sure to see what he's doing still before we raid him, just in case he's finishing up or something, but I don't think he is. Unless he's just letting it fly on its own again. Oh no, he's streaming still. He's there. Okay, we'll go over and raid him then. Stick around, give him a follow if you haven't yet. He was flying around with us last night, or the other night, on Tuesday night too, and he seemed like a nice guy, talking to him. So I think you'll like watching him there. We watched a few minutes of him earlier too, when he was on, and he seemed to be doing good. Oh, I typed it wrong, didn't I? Still can't type today, even after being in DeLorean stream earlier. There we go.
What? 1.23G.
Alright everyone, thanks for stopping by. We'll go over and raid him. Give him a follow if you haven't already. spam the emotes, say hello. Even if you can't stick around, just do that for a couple minutes. Thanks for coming by, and hopefully we see you again. I don't know when I'm going to stream next again. Probably, hopefully sometime by Monday at the latest, because I go back to work on Tuesday for 7 days, and then I won't be streaming during that time unless I get home early enough and have the time. But look forward to seeing you again. Good night.
The photogrammetry is going to make things like those mountains look so much better. Alright, let's see if we can catch our peeps landing. Oh. Another beautiful one, guys. That was special. Alright. Oh, actually, I think your worked without me pushing that back in.
Ramona 69er, contact Marseille Center on 119.825.
119.825, Blogmana 69er. Marseille Center, Blogmana 69er is at 12,600 feet, descending 11,000
Oh,
feet.
you're welcome. My pleasure. That was my second flight with
Ramona
you,
69er, Marseille Center.
I really like how everything works.
Altimeter train, 0.15.
Just kind of how you expect it. No surprises, really. So, it's growing on me for sure. Glad I got it. Okay, we got Jake coming in. Where's Blue Mana? I don't see Blue Mana anywhere.
Ramona 69er, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Altimeter 30.15.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet, Blogmana 69er.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Nice. Went wonky on you. Can you get it back? Alright, based on Sim Toolkit Pro, guys, we get a yellow, unfortunately. Wah. Okay. We are blending. Plenty out of it. Actually, I didn't even have it off. Maybe I should really fly into CRJ, but I haven't flown the A220, but we're going to fly the A220. I don't think I have any good liveries for it, sadly. I don't think I have, out of the retro ones I have, I think, there isn't an Air France retro, at least that I have. What are you doing over here? Cutting down some trees? Okay, so from here we're headed over to Barcelona, which I think is L-E-V-L, if I remember right. So we'll knock that one off, Sim Toolkit Pro. We'll get ready for flying out of Calvi in the 320. If you'd like to follow along in an airliner, more than welcome, or a jet. Otherwise, you're going to be left in the dust. So, you're going to want to pick a jet or airliner for this one.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Altimeter 30.15.
Alright, so let's take care of our
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. On a 69er.
landing. Arrived in the PA 280-3. Barnett. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. Because I just can't. There's something about it. I just can't stand to take off from somewhere that have no relevant livery. First, we're gonna look to see if I have